Thousands of years ago, the legendary King Grayskull battles the evil warlord Hordak. In a massive magical war, King Grayskull channels the power of Eternia to defeat Hordak and his dark army, sealing away the power sword in a hidden chamber beneath Castle Grayskull. As the castle becomes a beacon of hope and balance, Hordak is imprisoned in the void, and his apprentice Kelder disappears into exile, eventually becoming Skeletor. In the present, Prince Adam is a carefree yet noble young royal, often seen as irresponsible by his father, King Randor. He spends time in the forest with Cringer, a cowardly but loyal tiger-like creature. Though physically unimpressive, Adam's sense of justice and empathy sets him apart. His best friend Teela, daughter of Man-at-Arms, Duncan, is a fierce warrior in training who often teases Adam but trusts him deeply. On the dark edge of Eternia, Snake Mountain stirs. Skeletor returns from the void, now a skeletal, sorcery-infused warlord obsessed with conquering Castle Grayskull. He recruits deadly generals, Beastman, feral enforcer, Evil Lyn, brilliant sorceress, and Trap Jaw, cybernetic brute. Skeletor begins summoning dark energy and searching for the power sword. The sorceress of Grayskull receives a vision. Skeletor's power is returning. She sends a telepathic warning to King Randor and secretly connects with Adam through dream visions of a glowing sword and echoes of Grayskull. She transforms into Zor, her falcon form, to guide Adam toward his destiny. Adam follows Zor deep into the castle's dungeons and finds a hidden chamber created by his ancestors. There, he discovers the Sword of Power, ancient and gleaming with energy. When he attempts to lift it, it doesn't respond. A hologram of King Grayskull tells him the sword can only awaken when Adam accepts his destiny as protector, not prince. Skeletor storms the capital city, Eternos, with monstrous creatures and dark war machines. The royal guard struggle. Teela, Duncan, and even Queen Marlena join the defense. Adam tries to help, but is clearly outmatched. Skeletor nearly breaches the palace gates before Zor blinds his army, giving the kingdom time to recover. Adam realizes his old self is not enough. Adam returns to Grayskull, where the sorceress reveals the truth. He is the chosen descendant of King Grayskull, the only one who can wield the power sword and become He-Man, champion of Eternia. Adam is overwhelmed, unsure if he can live up to the legacy. During a second skirmish outside Grayskull, Adam is cornered by Skeletor's forces. In desperation, he raises the sword and yells, "By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!" A blinding flash transforms him into He-Man, a muscular warrior infused with the magic of Eternia. Cringer also transforms into the ferocious Battle Cat. The tide turns. He-Man, now confident and regal, travels across Eternia to assemble a team of elite warriors. He recruits Ram-Man, unstoppable force; Stratos, winged aerial scout; Mechanic, mechanical surveillance expert; Buzz-Off, insectoid warrior of the Andrenids. These masters of the universe unite behind He-Man, inspired by his strength and spirit. Skeletor doesn't just want to rule Eternia. He plans to access Grayskull's power core, a dimensional source of creation magic. If he merges with it, he'll become a god. To do so, he must destroy the sorceress and corrupt the Sword of Power. He uses a captured relic, the Dark Lens, to tear into Grayskull's protective barrier. He-Man and the Masters race to secure 3 relics hidden across Eternia. Crystal of Unity from the Whispering Woods, Guardian Amulet from the ruined city of Zalesia, Elder Staff from the Vine Jungle. Each relic can bolster Grayskull's shield. The journey tests the Master's trust, teamwork, and courage. Evil Lyn, growing disillusioned with Skeletor's obsession and madness, secretly contacts the sorceress. She warns them of his breach plan. However, her true motives are murky. She seeks the power core for herself if Skeletor fails. Skeletor unleashes his full army on Grayskull. Trap Jaw uses a tunneling device to breach the side. while Beastman leads beasts against the front gates. The Masters fight valiantly, and Teela, now wielding some of her mother's latent power, holds the inner gate. In the throne chamber of Grayskull, He-Man battles Skeletor in a thunderous duel of sword and magic. Skeletor reveals he is Adam's uncle, once known as Kelder, twisted by his lust for power. The emotional duel ends with He-Man nearly defeated before rallying with a love for his people. During the climax, the sorceress is mortally wounded protecting the power core. She transfers her essence to Teela, revealing Teela is her daughter and destined to become the next sorceress. Teela glows with new power as she steps in her legacy. Teela's ascension. With guidance from the Elder Spirits, Teela accepts her destiny and transforms into a New Age sorceress, merging magic and warrior strength. She helps close the portal to the dark dimension Skeletor had opened. To keep Skeletor from accessing the power core, Adam willingly channels all his power into the sword and destroys the core, causing a massive explosion that engulfs both Adam and Skeletor. Castle Grayskull remains standing, but Adam disappears. Eternia celebrates its survival, but mourns He-Man. King Randor and Queen Marlena publicly recognize Adam's heroism. The Masters pledge to defend the realm in his honor. Teela now guards Grayskull. Battle Cat roams silently, sensing his master is not truly gone. In the post-battle silence, Zor flies to a distant mountain where the Sword of Power lies embedded in a rock. The blade faintly glows, implying Adam is alive in another plane or may someday return. Rise of Hordak. Deep in the dark dimension, a shadow stirs. Skeletor's interference has cracked the ancient prison. A monstrous being steps forward. Hordak, the original Dark Lord, rises with an army of horrors behind him. A new war is coming.